You struggle to fall asleep. You toss and turn all night. You wake up feeling like you barely slept at all. If this sounds familiar, you are not alone. Millions of people search online for sleep solutions every single day. They try blackout curtains, they try white noise machines, yet the problem often persists. The root cause might not be your environment or your habits. It could be something missing from your diet. This missing element is a crucial mineral. It governs hundreds of processes, especially relaxation and rest. The mineral is magnesium. Deficiency is surprisingly common. Many people are unaware that their persistent sleep issues are linked to a simple nutrient gap. They might blame stress. They might blame age. They might blame a busy lifestyle. While those factors play a role, they often worsen an underlying deficiency. Late-night anxiety, muscle twitches, a feeling of being wired but tired. You might find your mind racing as soon as your head hits the pillow. The link between magnesium and sleep is not just anecdotal. It is firmly supported by scientific research. Multiple studies have demonstrated a clear and powerful connection. For instance, a double-blind, randomized clinical trial in the Journal of Research in Medical Sciences looked at elderly individuals with insomnia. The group that received magnesium supplements showed significant improvements. They fell asleep faster, stayed asleep longer, and had lower levels of cortisol, the stress hormone often elevated at night in people with sleep problems. This provides direct evidence that correcting a magnesium deficiency can profoundly improve sleep quality. The scientific community agrees on magnesium's importance for neurological function, the foundation of our sleep-wake cycle. Experts from institutions like the National Institutes of Health recognize magnesium as a key player in regulating neurotransmitters that send signals through the brain and nervous system. When magnesium is low, communication can become dysregulated, like tuning a radio with a weak signal. For your brain, that static feels like an inability to quiet down and initiate sleep. Further evidence comes from physiological measurements. Higher magnesium levels correlate with more deep, slow-wave sleep, the most restorative stage. In deep sleep, the body repairs tissues, builds bone and muscle, strengthens the immune system, with fewer nighttime awakenings. Recognizing a magnesium deficiency starts with subtle signals, and sometimes the not-so-subtle ones. Difficulty initiating sleep is common. You feel exhausted all day, but at bedtime your mind springs to life. Your nervous system lacks magnesium's calming influence. The brain stays overexcited, making sleep an uphill battle. Anxiety or evening unease often peaks. Physical restlessness, especially in the legs, is another clue. Many experience restless leg syndrome, an urge to move the legs at night. Frequent twitches, muscle spasms, or cramps can disrupt sleep. Magnesium enables muscle relaxation. Without it, fibers stay tense and uncomfortable. Beyond sleep, everyday symptoms point to shortfall. Irritability, feeling on edge, higher stress sensitivity. These mood changes reflect an overactive nervous system magnesium helps regulate. Persistent fatigue, even after a full night, signals missing deep, restorative sleep. Other signs include tension headaches, cold hands and feet, even irregular heartbeat in some cases. Viewed together, anxiety, muscle tension, poor sleep, a magnesium deficiency becomes a likely culprit. These aren't random annoyances. They stem from lacking a mineral your body needs to function correctly. To understand why magnesium helps sleep, we look inside the brain. Magnesium acts as a primary gatekeeper for the NMDA receptor, a switch for neuronal excitability. When activated, brain cells fire more signals. Magnesium sits on this receptor like a guard, preventing easy overactivation by neurotransmitters like glutamate. In simple terms, it keeps your brain from becoming overexcited. When you're deficient, that guard is absent and cells become hyperactive, leading to a racing mind at night. Magnesium also supports GABA, gamma-aminobutyric acid, the brain's primary inhibitory, calming neurotransmitter. Magnesium binds and enhances GABA's effects, delivering a 1-2 punch. It blocks excitatory signals and amplifies calming signals, preparing the brain to move from wakefulness into sleep. Beyond the brain, magnesium is vital for muscle relaxation. It balances calcium, which contracts muscles. Magnesium relaxes them, Low magnesium lets calcium run unchecked. Tension, cramps, twitches. It also regulates the stress response, reducing evening cortisol spikes that keep you awake. The most sustainable way to improve magnesium levels is through your diet. Before supplements, prioritize magnesium-rich foods. Food delivers magnesium plus fiber and phytonutrients. Best sources: whole, unprocessed foods. Dark leafy greens are a powerhouse. Spinach, Swiss chard, kale. 1 cup cooked spinach supplies a big portion of daily magnesium. Nuts and seeds are convenient. Almonds, cashews, pumpkin seeds. A small handful or a salad sprinkle helps. Legumes are packed with magnesium. Black beans, chickpeas, lentils. Add them to soups, stews, or as a side. Whole grains like quinoa and buckwheat contribute meaningfully. Vary them through the week to build a resilient baseline. Don't forget avocado and high-quality dark chocolate, 70% plus. Moderation. A small square in the afternoon. Be intentional. Make them staples. Include at least 1 high-magnesium food in each main meal. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Steady supply supports brain, muscle, and stress resilience. While food first is ideal, many still need supplements, especially with significant deficiency or depleting lifestyles. Not all forms are equal. For sleep, choose highly bioavailable forms that absorb well and reach the brain. Avoid magnesium oxide, poorly absorbed, often laxative. For sleep, I focus on magnesium threonate and magnesium glycinate. Threonate increases brain magnesium, great for cognitive and calming effects. Glycinate is gentle, well absorbed. Glycine itself supports sleep quality. Timing matters. Take it 30 to 60 minutes before bed to align with wind down. Dose. Start low, around 200 mg, up to 400 mg daily. Monitor response. Too much at once may upset digestion. Speak with your doctor, especially with health conditions, kidney issues, or medications. A blood test may help, though serum doesn't always reflect total stores. Work with a pro for a safe, effective plan. Knowledge only works when you use it. Use this simple plan tonight. First, review your diet. Add 2 magnesium-rich foods tomorrow. Spinach and eggs, a handful of almonds later. Second, limit caffeine after 2 p.m. Avoid evening alcohol. Build a relaxing wind down, stretching, reading, or a warm Epsom salt bath. Post this daily checklist where you'll see it and check it off. Like, subscribe, share, and support the Greatness 19 channel. Click the description box below for products and services, including trusted magnesium tools. Thank you for your interest in science.